Yo, what up, Genfinity? So nice to have you signal in for a new revisit of Dad's handheld years. This is Backtrack. No neurofilters, no data ping, just base code nostalgia. Let's dig up a real banger from way back when in 2025. At the end of the year, Canon dropped the C50 and threw a frequency wobble into the compact cinema camera game. This little guy was packing serious hardware.
7K 60p internal RAW, a 32 megapixel full frame sensor, and dual base ISO at 800 and 6400. So your shadows stay deep and the noise won't creep.
The form factor of the C50 was surprisingly lean. A truly pocketable cinema camera from Canon, yet full of pro features.
Well, kinda. That's what old school reviewers couldn't understand. All that power, but no IBIS and no EVF? IBIS?
More like IB standing still. Know what I mean? XLR inputs, yes, but only on the handle.
The lack of sensor stabilization means the camera needs external stabilization.
Better charge up that exoskeleton firmware, fam. Rolling shutter, while nicely managed, still shows up in fast pans. Also, no internal ND filters. Yes, actual analog finger control. Caveman core detected. I guess you can't be a pocket camera and have all the onboard muscle, right? Canon flexed hard on the competition with the shooting modes. 3:2 open gate for anamorphic lovers, oversampled 4K 60, 4K 120, and even 2K 180 with a crop. This was the first 7K sensor in such a small body. Of course, the bitrate was too crazy for a lot of editing computers to handle, and the coveted open gate would only work at 7K, so file sizes were a problem. And not only for editors, the C50 was still living that CF Express life, while other brands would offload straight to SSD. Canon boasted other additions to the C50, but these were better on paper than in real life. An improved battery life with a new type of batteries? Translation, get your coin app, boys!
A split photo video menus. Translation, dual worlds equals twice the places to get lost.
There were a few other minor quirks in the C50, like the small screen that made it hard to check if you were in focus, especially in anamorphic mode.
But none of these things were really deal breakers. Ever since the launch, this camera became a classic, ushering in a new era in handheld cinema cameras.
Final verdict. For creators chasing clean, open-gate RAW, cinematic latitude, big image, and a small rig, the C50 is base code gold. A lot of people said the C50 was pushing FX3 killing territory. We'll make sure to get into the FX3 power struggle in a future video. Tons of power, minimal size. If you could live without IBIS and built-in ND, this camera was a definite win.
Neural fist bumps to all of you for sticking around till the end of this stream to reminisce with me about this retro beauty.
All of this was to say that gear doesn't matter. If Dad created bangers with this old school C50, you can definitely make something quantum sleek.
Remember, you are the firmware, so go create something. Signal in next time. Catch you cloudside.